Hey Geek Family, we're back. This time we're doing another movie review. This time it was for...
Stree.
Oh. And I'm Nathan.
Rachel.
Trinity.
Troy. Jordan.
And yes, since we did not go see Saho in the theaters,
we were told not to.
Well, we put it up for a vote. The vote was don't see it, even though we had been following it since we originally heard about it. We still do plan on seeing it, but it all worked out good, I guess, for that Saturday because I ended up having to go help my mom, and I wouldn't have been able to make the movie time anyway. So it all worked out. So instead, we went ahead and watched Stree. So we're going to go ahead and give our review on that. But real quick, before we do, thank you guys so much for all your support in the channel. We are slowly creeping up on 100,000 subscribers, which is
oh my God,
cool.
you guys!
And we're trying to think of something really cool for that.
Oh, look at you two holding hands. They're friends.
If you can, hit that like and subscribe along with that little notification bell, beep, so you know when our newest videos are up and at them. So,
yeah.
So, I'll tell you what.
Dexter,
let's go ahead and give our quick thoughts on the movie, and we're going to, what's the word I'm looking for? Defer the first part of what they thought of it to Rachel and Trinity. So if you two could please fill us in and let us know what you guys thought of the film.
It wasn't as scary as I thought it was going to be. I was kind of happy about that. I only jumped like 2 times. That was it.
What about the movie?
Oh, I loved the movie. I thought it was pretty cool. I didn't understand though. What I didn't understand though was that young woman.
We'll get into that a little bit later.
That's what I didn't understand. But I really liked the movie. I thought it was a really...
What was your favorite part?
Wonder why this is so hard.
Who was your favorite character?
In all honesty?
I wonder why this is so hard.
The seamstress guy.
The who?
The seamstress. The guy who did the dresses.
The main character?
Yeah. Well,
what's his name?
I know the other guy's name.
What was the other guy's name?
Jana. And then there was Vicky. His name was Vicky.
Oh,
Vicky.
not too shabby. Not too shabby at all.
I remember.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. That's pretty good. Trinity, what'd you think of the movie?
Hey guys, I did watch the movie.
But weren't you there?
I was
you were.
there.
She was with us.
On the couch.
She wasn't
quiet.
feeling good.
I got into a car accident, and I have whiplash.
Like 2 weeks ago.
Like 3 days ago.
3 days ago, I got rear-ended really bad. I have whiplash, and it hurts for me to. It hurt. When we watched the movie, my neck and my head were all connected, and it was hurting really bad.
Well, let's be technically
obviously
correct.
Your head and your neck are going to be connected. Period.
Well, let's be technically correct. She was rear-ended by somebody who was rear-ended.
Yeah, she was.
I was still thrown
So she got the less of all the impacts. Trinity's was the less.
But I went to the hospital. They gave me a freaking neck brace.
Oh, that was just for hospital.
Jordan was with
And I have whiplash, so I didn't watch it because my head was hurting me so bad. I slept.
Alright,
all day.
Alright, so that if any of y'all get into a car accident,
only during the movie.
you don't gotta do it.
And let's just state here, Rachel did not really pay that much. She watched it. She did not pay that much attention.
How would you know?
I was watching you. She had a lucky guess. And I'm guessing she did overhear us talking about it before we started this video.
No, Vicky was the main character. Jana was his friend.
Which friend?
He was the one that had the really big smile. He wasn't the one that was always negative. The one that was always negative, I don't remember his name to save my life.
He's got the easiest name to remember. I thought that was the funniest name.
What's his name? I can't remember.
Well, I'm not 100% how you pronounce it. It's B-U-T-T-I, correct?
Yeah.
Booty! Oh, sorry.
Was it Booty or Buddy?
I think it was Bitu.
Bitty?
Whatever.
I don't know.
I couldn't remember his name, but he got on my nerves.
And what was the girl's character?
We never knew her name. She never gave us her name.
We'll just say that for later. You know, probably though.
But we wanted to start the video off by just kind of poking fun at that a little bit because yeah, Trinity did have a really bad headache. I don't actually know how much into it you got. Or at all.
I think like a couple.
Did you get past the opening credits?
I had whiplash.
Oh my gosh.
What'd you do today? I have whiplash. What'd you eat? I have whiplash.
So
Are you doing your work? I have whiplash.
Real quick, before we kind of get into the meat of everything, I wanted to real quick talk about the how it was filmed and how it looked. I did the. It seemed like it was the cinematography was really nice. The city they were filming in was a really cool looking city. It looked,
Yeah.
I loved it.
It was small, but it kind of had like an old and ancient feel to it. The cinematography was really good. There was a couple slower parts in it, but nothing too bad. Where it kind of bored you at all. Its runtime was what was it? 2 hours and like 7 minutes or something like that. Just 2 hours and change.
I think it was like 14 minutes.
It was
14.
yeah, it was 2 1/4.
Yeah,
But,
you could maybe cut out just a little bit of it, but no, but it was.
I love how that movie was directed or written. It was very good. 'Cause
Yeah.
it always kept you guessing, like
Yes!
maybe theories, like wait, oh, who's
I
this?
knew who
Or-
I knew who it was at the
Well, the
beginning,
Writing was
and then I was
really
off.
good.
Yeah.
The jokes they put in it with the group of the 3 guy friends, they were hilarious. I loved everybody's reaction to everything scary going on. And even when they meet up with that scholar dude too, just when something scary happens, he goes to run back on the bike and take off. You're like, I just loved the reaction. It seemed legit. It seemed like good actual reactions. It was real good. But yeah, I wanted to throw that out there real quick. But you know what, Troy? Let's hit you up first. What'd you think of the movie?
I really liked it. My favorite thing out of the entire movie was Stree, the actual ghost itself, because the ghost was so terrifying.
Ghost was creepy. They did
She
a good
was
job.
creepy.
Face. What?
Yeah.
I
Oh,
liked it.
The only complaint I really had, it's not really a complaint about the movie, is like her hovering abilities looked very, very
Terrifying.
unrealistic.
This
Like, if you wa-
terrifying, though.
Yeah, if you watch it, you could tell, like, you know.
I like the smooth movement of her though when she's like floating towards you.
Yeah, it didn't look bad. Like when it was like a close up or something, like and you could see her, like, or just like a quick shot. But like when it's her going across the screen, you could tell like it didn't look that good. But overall, other than that,
Yeah, I
everything
can
else
see
was
what you're
amazing.
talking about. Yeah, they did. It was as far as a comedy goes too. They did a pretty good job of having some legit creepy moments in it too.
Yeah.
Like Troy was saying, the Stree herself looked really good, creepy. I love the floating aspect of her, watching her chase some people down. It's just that floatiness, and they did a real good job of just like showing her silhouette, or you see her a little bit in the background.
Also loved how they actually put you in like her view of like when she's hovering around and she like reads the signs.
Oh, yeah.
You get to read it as she's reading it.
Yeah, you watch that. It has that creaking neck as it
Yeah,
turns sideways. But what else you got, bud?
I think my second favorite character would have to be that priest guy.
Oh, the scholar dude.
What was his
Yeah.
name?
Yeah.
He was-
started
They
with
just
a B.
called him Uncle.
But
Yeah, I can't
his
remember
name
what
starts
they-
with the B.
Yeah, I can't remember. He was all constantly like, I know everything. Everybody's asking him, he's like, hey, what do you know this? Oh, I know everything. He's very sure of himself, but funny at the same time. I liked it.
And I think that's about it. I just really like Stree, the ghost, because her face too was really terrifying.
Rudra.
Oh, I have a question.
What?
How'd you have that brought up without typing anything?
Because I looked it up last night.
That's how she knew about the movie. Busted! Oh!
Why do you think I didn't pay attention to the movie? Why do you think I didn't pay attention to the movie?
I was watching you. You were falling asleep.
I fell asleep twice and woke right back up because I was sitting next to Dexter. It's hard not to fall asleep when you have an 80-pound heater next to you.
I did have to look
She
over
did
a couple
watch
times
some
and
of
be like, hey
that.
babe, because she was checking on Dexter.
I knew
Yeah.
she watched some of it. I knew probably the end she wasn't too sure about, or the names. That's why I was bugging her.
When it would get to the creepy moments, I would purposely check over at her because usually during some stuff she watches, if it gets creepy, she conveniently checks her phone.
Yeah, it should be like this, like, you know, right when it gets that scary moment where they're like walking down a dark alley and you hear the music and all the fog comes, she'd be like, oh.
Yeah, oh, I better check Instagram, make sure some of our fans.
And then after the screams and all that, she's like, oh, okay, I'm done with that.
That's
do
true.
not. They're
Yes,
lying.
constantly.
You
Babe,
did
pay
it.
attention.
lying.
You did it last night.
No, I did
Yeah.
not. You're lying.
And this was on a comedy
Scary movie.
Scary movie.
It's not, I mean, yeah.
I hate
it wasn't,
you.
Yeah.
Wait until we
you.
watch.
What was it? The one with the girl who gets possessed or whatever?
Yeah.
And
Oh,
she's
yeah.
in that,
Perry?
Perry,
that's what it
yeah.
is.
Sorry.
Perry, yeah.
I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
You are.
I don't care how many people
wanna watch
request it.
that.
I'm
Alright,
not
so
We're gonna make sure her phone is
I
completely
don't
dead.
care if it's been voted upon, and I
But-
don't care how many
Alright, back to
people
Stree.
voted upon it. I'm
Back
not
to Stree.
watching it.
One of my favorite scenes is when he was having to pretend to be the husband of Stree, and then the girl was telling him to look her in the eyes
With love.
Oh,
He
that part was
freaking out. He
hilarious.
was-
प्यार की भूखी है प्यार की प्यार से देखो विकी और प्यार से देखो।
अरे हमारी गांड फटी हुई है, कहाँ से लाएंगे प्यार?
Like, I'm grabbing my pants over here.
He just keeps trying to look at her. He's like, oh.
And she's like in his face with her mouth wide open.
And because, you know, Stree only takes the dudes. He only takes guys. So if you're a girl, you're fine. So
Yeah.
slowly you watch the men of the village start wearing women's clothing. And what does he say in that one part?
Oh, okay. So the old man who usually, you know, warns her off, walks through the middle of the night saying, you know, Stree, come again tomorrow. This time he's like, Stree, come again tomorrow. There are no men here. He's walking down and
wearing like women
Yeah,
clothing.
Yeah.
Oh, it was. They slowly transferred to it. You know, they had the headpieces hanging down at first, just over their head, like little scars,
Bangles
and then they were full on.
That was really good.
Because like after Stree had gotten way more men.
Yeah, she got was 12.
20.
Yeah, but it was wasn't it that 12?
No,
It was 20 men
20 in
in a
that one
12-hour
night.
span.
Yeah, they're at 12 hours.
Okay, yeah.
And
See, I was paying
It
attention.
was.
For that part.
and it was one guy was like, we need to start dressing up as women now in order to stay away from the street.
Yeah, that was it. Was a really good. Had the comedy in it again. I really enjoyed.
I enjoyed
It only had one singing moment, like as far as like where you actually see the characters dance and all that. And that felt a little out of place.
No, but that was hilarious. I thought it was
I
so
loved
funny.
That.
The whole song.
No,
Yeah.
that whole scene was hilarious.
Yeah, you not
It was
remember?
okay. Yeah, no, I don't remember. But I mean, I liked it when he went outside and he's peeing on the
Peeing.
wall and he notices the thing and he's like, oh, it's pee over the. And he pees over part of the word, which means now Stree can enter the house and get somebody, and she does.
She gets his friend.
Yeah.
Who was having friendship.
Friendship.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah. Yeah.
But I really enjoyed the movie. I thought that movie was awesome. I will watch it again 100%. That movie.
I would too. I only jumped twice, so it's a
hilarious.
good movie for me.
And I have to say, I really like Jaden. He's like, you know, he's like that kind of innocent funny. Like, he's not trying to be funny, but just his character.
He constantly has that big grin.
Yeah,
got
he's
that
a
big
real-
grin on his face.
Oh, when he gets possessed, that was funniest. Like every.
Oh yeah, and he's beating up all his friends.
Wasn't it
Yeah.
the friend Booty or Buddy or whatever his
Booty.
name is? Didn't he say, "How could you have been so brilliant in school but be so stupid out on the street" or something along those lines? I liked that.
Yeah, he did great. Like with a smile in his eyes, really wide when they're talking to Vicky about the girl. He keeps seeing that nobody else has seen, and
Vicky, please.
oh yeah, like, no, Vicky, please, no, Vicky,
Vicky,
please. They keep
please.
kind of teasing him about
Vicky,
it,
please.
and just watching him with those big eyes and mouth, sort of
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, that was really good. So overall, liked it. But let's go ahead and get to the ending. And ending's part is a little confusing. Jordan thinks he's got it.
I think I have.
Okay.
Pretty
So
good guess.
let me just set the picture here.
I have two theories.
They were gonna go kill Stree.
Yeah.
Now, Stree, if it turns out, is supposedly from a long time ago. She's a woman that the town turned on because she was basically a prostitute. Was that what they said? Or
She was a very
No.
attractive woman,
I
and
thought-
a lot of guys loved her.
Oh, that's what it was.
But
yeah,
they
yeah.
didn't treat her right, so when she finally found the man who
That's right. She
treated her
wasn't a
right,
prostitute.
they wanted to get
she was,
married.
Yeah. She was just very
And
lovely.
They weren't happy with that, so they killed them both.
Killed them both. That's right.
Oh my
my bad.
And she didn't get her wedding night, and she wanted her wedding
Wedding
so
night.
she
Yes.
kept taking them and trying to find her lost love.
Or one that's worthy. Technically.
Yeah, or one that's worthy. And then, so they're going to kill her, but then Vicky, he's supposed to be the one that does it because it turns out he's the protector of their city. So then,
Oh, that part where they was talking about his mom.
No,
That was horrible.
he was getting mad. He was like, gonna
Oh,
start
I
hitting people
felt
with
so
hammers.
bad.
it's like grab an iron. No, I'm going to kill you. Yeah, but then he kind of just sees, like, he looks at the ghost when she's vulnerable and the killer, and he's like, you know, she just wants, like, she was treated so horribly and we're doing no better.
We're doing the same
Yeah,
thing
we're
we've
doing
been
the same
doing.
thing. Well, you know, how can we do something? And then so they realize if you cut her braid off, it won't kill her, but it makes her powerless.
Wait a minute.
Supposedly,
The
But-
person who knew that was the
Right.
girl.
Right, was this girl who supposedly comes around
Yeah.
because the street only pops up every year at the 4-day festival.
Yep. And my theory is, I mean, it's kind of confusing. I'm pretty sure I'm probably way off.
Well, real quick, before you do that, let's say exactly how it happened, and then we'll get into that. It's because they cut her braid off.
Yep.
she's I guess powerless now. The girl takes the braid. She then leaves.
Yeah.
She leaves even though she thinks there's a love interest between her and Vicky.
She leaves
Which
every
would've
year.
been
She
really
only
cute.
comes there
Right.
for the festival
to try to take
Stree
to kill
or kill
Stree.
her finally.
And then so you see her on the bus with Stree's braid, and then she puts it up to her own braid, and it morphs into her own.
Which is kind of crazy because he threw Shree's braid on the ground and it disappeared.
Well,
I didn't see it
I didn't see it
disappear.
disappear. I just saw it there.
I just
kinda
saw it
weird
like
looking.
Well,
glowy thingies
was-
going on.
I don't know. It was all weird. But anyways,
And yeah. So then she, as the bus is driving away, she's saying, what did she say? She says something like, I've spent however many years wanting to somebody take out Stree and all that. And this is where I got confused. I'm like, well, was she Stree all along, or what?
okay. It's my theory.
All right, Jordan's theory.
So she is not Stree, obviously. I mean, there's two beings, and I don't know how she would control her demon side against
Yeah, I don't
her
either.
real life one and try to choke herself. But anyway, so I think the girl the whole time was just trying to get Stree and kill her. So she used Vicky and all them because I don't know if she knew Vicky. She probably looked at him and he was like, oh, you know, he's the perfect one. Stree would fall for him. But uses him. They get her braid. That's why she didn't care if she got killed or not.
Mm-hmm.
And then basically, once she finally gets the braid, it's over. She doesn't care about anybody else because I feel like she was there for the power the whole time. Like she didn't want anything else except for the power.
The braid. So you think all the power is in the braid. So once she morphs the braid into her own, she now has those abilities?
Yes, and I don't know if she's going to use it right or not. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a sequel. I hope. I'd assume so.
Because it seemed like she was good, but then at the very end, when you're watching her morph it into herself, she kind of looked like she may have ulterior motives. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm not sure if she's going to be a good Stree or not. But you do see Stree come back a year later when they have the statue up to, you know,
to
respect
honor
her.
Yep. And it says, oh, what does it say? Oh, Stree, protect
Yes.
us.
Yeah.
And then she just kind of floats there in
She's
front of it.
hovering in front of it. And
But
it kind
it's
of
just
lets you
power.
hanging because it doesn't know if that's the actual Stree or if you use the braid, do you look like that? I'm pretty sure it's the actual one without any powers, but if she had no powers, how was she floating? That's why
Because she's a ghost.
Right.
All
Right.
ghosts
I don't
float.
know. What were you going to say?
I was going to say I thought maybe that they were blood related.
That's a good guess. I don't know.
Possibly.
I mean, because I don't remember what I remember. Vicky's mom was a courtesan.
Yeah. Courtesan, that was the name, not prostitute. Courtesan.
Same thing, just a better title.
Yeah.
But I don't remember if the Stree was one as well.
Well,
That's the only
that's
thing
where I
I
was
don't
confused.
remember.
Yeah,
I
I don't think she
believe-
was. I think they
I don't-
said she was just a lovely woman that all the guys adored. And then
Yeah.
they all got super jealous when she found a true love, and then so they killed them both.
Yeah.
Which sucks, by the way.
So,
But I wonder though, because the unspoken female said that she did have a loved one that was taken away by
she
Stree.
did, and that was all that was mentioned about it.
So I
So
wonder.
who was the loved one?
That's what I don't know, and I wonder if maybe in the second one she comes back if she tries to find a worthy one or something with her powers, or
Or is that just a line?
maybe she's gonna make all the men suffer.
Or was that just a
or-
line she used on Vicky to make her
Yeah.
sound more
Maybe, we don't know.
helpless? Because it was mentioned once, and then at the very end when she's talking on the bus, I thought, okay, well maybe she's gonna make mention of who that person was. Like, was it a brother? Was it a boyfriend, husband of hers, a father, or something? No, you never make any mention. Then-
Poor Vicky
And they don't give us anything in
Gets
synopsis either.
left
I'm looking.
in the dust.
Yeah, he stayed super happy the whole time, even when she's leaving. She's
Stay
like,
faithful.
and that's something else too. He said, how will I get a hold of you? Because she said she doesn't have a phone, and she just says, just think of me.
That's why
Which
I
is what she
think-
said before. But
And then she just wait.
And
did
she
just
would show
disappear
up.
off the bus.
she
Yes,
would
she did disappear
show
off
up.
the bus.
Well, that's after she had the braid.
Right.
But
Right.
before she would disappear and on that, but it wouldn't go into detail how she disappeared. She can kind of be gone.
Maybe she was already a spirit herself.
Maybe she could already be a ghost,
Could have been.
but we don't know it for what.
Yeah.
And maybe her losing her loved one. I don't know if it was by
Maybe.
Stree. I don't know.
Yeah, we don't really know at this moment. But all we do know is we enjoyed it.
It was a good movie.
Good movie.
It was a
It
good
is
movie.
one I will definitely go back and revisit. So yeah, thank you guys so much for suggesting that. I know we watched the trailer for it a while ago,
Purchase.
and we've gotten a bunch of people. Even when we said we weren't going to go check out Saho, this one came up a few times. Hey, watch Stree, and check out Stree. So we finally did. We finally checked Stree out. So thank you guys so much for suggesting that. And let us know in the comments or on shoot us a message on Instagram or Twitter about your guys' theory of the movie. What you guys think? Maybe what she was. Was she has another spirit, or was she some sort of Van Helsing type spirit hunter that just goes from village to villages or whatever to take him out?
What if she's a spirit hunter or a ghost hunter who what's the word? Absorbs their power.
Maybe. And will it get to her and turn her bad, or will she stay good? We don't know.
I don't know.
But yeah, thank you guys again so much for all your love and support in the channel. It just means the world to us, and we just can't thank you guys enough. So love y'all.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
What?
So
I didn't understand that.
Our new videos are up and add them.
yeah, it's a joke. Never mind.